Hello, I'm Emily Liska with the Jacksonville Historical Society, and I'm here today to interview Yoon Park, a resident of Jacksonville, Florida. Yoon has generously agreed to take part in the Jacksonville Historical Society's Immigrant Oral History Project known as the Melting Pot. The Melting Pot Oral History Series is generously funded in part by the Florida Division of Cultural Affairs. Yoon, and thank you for participating in the Jacksonville Historical Society's Oral History Project, the Melting Pot. Mm-hmm. You certainly represent an immigrant to Jacksonville, Florida, with a great story to tell. Mm-hmm. Tell me, how long have you been in Jacksonville, mm-hmm. and how long have you been in the United States?
Mm-hmm. So it seems I just directly came here from Korea. So I'm 13 years and half.
13 and a half years. Mm-hmm. And your home country is?
South Korea.
And what city are
Seoul.
you? Seoul, South Korea.
Yes.
Talk a little bit about your reasons for coming here. Mm-hmm. And we'll start there. Talk about your reasons for, and why you selected Jacksonville, Florida.
I like the weather. It's hot and warm in here in winter time, and then I like the hot weather. That's why in Korea we have 4 seasons, but it's winter time is too cold. And then anyway, so I decide to came in United States because my children. So in Korea it's very hard to study and then very hard to go to university. That's why my husband and I decide we need something big opportunity to my children. That's why we came in here. But when we came in here, the first time, my children has very sad because cannot speak English, and then it's different. But maybe half years later, so they like it.
So it didn't take them long.
Not long time.
So let's talk about coming here. Did you know someone in Jacksonville, Florida already?
Yes, because my father-in-law just visit the 2004 something April. So he came and visit his friends, and then he called to me. So this area is very nice and nice for the children. So he said, I need so you come here and then live here. That's why we just visit June and July. So yeah, end of June and July I came here and then look around, and then I decide, okay, so I will go something like adventure like that.
It is quite an adventure.
Yes.
So did you go back to Korea and then return again?
Yes.
How long did you wait to?
So maybe 1 month, and then we came.
How many of your family members came with you those 13 and a half years ago?
So we just came, my husband and my 2 children. Yeah.
And how old are your children now?
So my son is 28 years old, and then my daughter is 24 years old.
Let's talk for a minute about what you and your husband and your children are doing professionally now that they're in the United States. And So let's talk about that for a minute. So you and your husband, when did you take over? We're at Garrison Shoe Store in a section of Jacksonville called Mandarin. And so you're now owners of this shoe store, correct?
Yes.
And you've owned the store for how long? When did you?
So we own this store is 2010, so September.
Okay.
Yeah. But before we worked in something small sandwich shop.
Okay, you were
in downtown.
when you first came here. You
Yeah.
worked in downtown Jacksonville.
Yeah,
in a restaurant, in a sandwich shop.
Yes.
Now, all the time you were here, your children were getting their education. Were they in our public schools?
Yes. So when we came here in something maybe 6 months. So my son studied in public school, and then so we changed it school for my son's went to University Christian School.
Okay.
Yeah, in University Boulevard. And then later, so my daughter went to same school.
Let me ask you this. What were you and your husband doing professionally in Korea as your job, your work, before you came to the United States?
So I'm just a housewife. Yeah. And then my husband worked in some Lions Club. Yeah.
For the Lions Club there.
Yeah.
So you dramatically changed fields when you came here. First in a sandwich shop as
Yeah.
workers, and then you purchased your own shoe repair business. And
Anyway, so when I came here, so Jacksonville is very common city, very it means not noise, not loudly. Yeah, because Seoul is very loudly
it's loud.
city.
Oh.
Yeah, and big buildings, and then so many cars, and and then so I live in apartment. Is very tall in Korea, but when I came here, it's very calm.
Calm.
Yeah, and then some boring.
Boring.
Yeah, and then but it's very silent. Yeah, so when I came here, I'm very nervous, and then but more some 1 years later, it's okay. Yeah.
So did you and your family become U.S. citizens? And tell me about that.
So yeah, we are all citizens right now, but it's very long story. But
It's okay. Go ahead. Tell me a little about it. Go ahead.
Yeah. So first I came here, so I was student in UNF.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then my husband works in church because when he lives in Korea, he studied ministry, it's Christian education. Yeah.
So your family, you're practicing Christians then, and you came here as practicing Christians, and you're still involved in church work here?
Yes.
Okay. In the Mandarin area or somewhere else?
Yes. Yeah. Old King's Road is a Korean New Gate Church.
And so you're active with the Korean culture that's in Jacksonville. Are there lots of Koreans in Jacksonville?
So not much.
Not much?
Yeah.
You don't- but what about the church?
So church is maybe almost 10 churches in here,
Oh.
almost, but very small community.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Well, let me ask you some more. How did you prepare for your trip to come here? Did you bring a lot, or did you leave a lot of things behind? Because moving your life across the world
Yes,
could not
yes.
have been easy.
So when first came in here, so we just bring some money for we rent my house in Korea.
Oh,
Yeah, and then so later, so we sold my house in Korea, and then we buy the house in here.
So you are a homeowner in Jacksonville, Florida.
Yes, yes.
All of this in 13 years. You own a business, you own a home.
Yes.
And tell me about your children and what they're doing now. I know you have a 28-year-old son, and what is he doing now?
So he doing now he studied in Texas, Austin. So chemical engineering, yeah, PhD school. Yeah.
He's studying for his PhD. Did he start his college education here in Jacksonville?
Yes, yes.
And where did he begin?
UNF.
He
Yeah.
started UNF.
Yeah. He studied physics and chemicals. Yeah, chemistry. And then he went to Texas, Austin. Yeah.
Tell me about your daughter, what she's doing 13 years after arriving in Jacksonville.
She studied in North Carolina, so pharmacy school. She graduate UNF, so and then she went to North Carolina last year.
And so let me ask you this. Up to this time in your life, have your dreams been realized for your children?
Yes.
So you're happy with their choices?
Yes, sure.
And what about their education? Have you been happy with their education?
Sure, yes. I'm happy. I'm so happy and proud.
Are you able to get together as a family now that you have one in North Carolina, one in Texas? Do you get to be together often?
Not often, but last Christmas, we all together in Colorado, Denver.
Oh, you went to Denver?
Yeah, and then we all met and there, and then we tripped something Denver area, and then we separate.
Oh, so you got to be together at Christmas time by all traveling somewhere. Had you seen Denver before? Had you been?
No.
So you now look at other parts of the United States as
yes.
vacationer. It was a vacation. Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Did you close the store during that time? Your shoe repair shop? Did you close when you were away?
Yes, we
You did
closed.
close.
Yes, we closed. Yes.
So you do get a little time off because you're here at your shoe repair service almost every day.
Yeah, every day. Yeah.
And I know you work hard. Tell us about your hours and your husband's hours working in this business and how you learned this kind of business.
Oh, so we work to 9 to 6 and Monday to Friday and Saturday 9 to 3. And we learned this business. So when we own this business, so we have a professional cobbler work with me. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you could learn the business.
Yes.
Have you been happy with your choice of business?
Yes.
Sometimes people in the United States are accused of just throwing things out and getting more. And I wonder how that's affected the the shoe repair industry in the United States. What do you think about that?
But so these days so shoes are very cheap, and then so people, so I think people don't like the repair, but some people want to something save their material and save energy. That's why so they came here with their shoes and purse, luggages. But almost of us, so we can repair or soling and something like that. So I think so if people like their own shoes or purse, so I think repairing is good for them. That's why
So have you enjoyed this business? Because it was a brand new career path for you.
Yeah, yeah, I like it because when ugly shoes or ugly purse became very nice and fancy, I'm a little bit proud. Yeah, I like it.
What were your biggest changes in your lifestyle when you came here? You've mentioned a few, but what was the most jarring change upon your arrival to Jacksonville?
So anyway, so when I was in Korea, I just worked in my house, but now I always every day work in this business. So I thought I'm a little bit healthier than before.
Oh, you're healthier.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah. Because every day regularly something times. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, and then so I met many people in here. That's why so I like it.
Well, tell me about the customers you meet. Has it been fun to get to know people who have a different background than you have? How has that been? Has it been interesting for you?
Yes, but some people, I thought that some people something so blamed me is
Oh,
yeah.
If they don't like the shoe repair, you mean, or no?
Oh,
No, not shoes. Not about shoes.
not about shoes.
What do you feel blamed about?
Something. I thought just something Koreans.
Oh, you
Yeah.
think that maybe? Have you felt welcomed here? Do you feel welcome to Jacksonville, Florida?
Yeah.
By everybody or just?
Yeah, almost the people likes. Yeah, but some people just a little bit, just a little bit. It's not. Sometimes, not often. Yeah.
Not often. Well, Yoon, what I would say is those people don't know you or your story.
Yes.
And it's so impressive. Let's talk about food. How has your diet changed? The food you eat, the food your family eats, and can you get the ingredients you want here in Jacksonville for your food preparation?
So, food is almost. We eat almost Korean food in here. Yeah.
Do you have to prepare most all of it?
Yeah.
Now there are some Korean restaurants in Jacksonville, correct?
Yes. Yes.
How many would you say now?
So maybe 3 in here. Yeah.
3.
But in Jacksonville, the Korean restaurant is not just original Korean restaurant.
It's for the mass. It's for
Yeah.
the masses. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have specific foods and dishes you prepare
yeah, yeah,
just your way.
yeah. I made the kimchi. Yeah, and then
Can you tell us what kimchi
oh,
is?
kimchi is very traditional Korean food. It's a very healthy food. It's kimchi is something.
What are the ingredients?
So it's cabbage. It's a Korean cabbage and red pepper and garlic and some ginger and some fish sauce. Yeah.
What kind of fish? Fish what? Fish.
Fish sauce. It means 발효가.
Asian.
Yeah, it's
Aged fish?
Yeah.
You age the fish.
Yeah.
How do you age fish?
no.
No?
So I just buy the
You buy
something,
the regular,
Yeah,
okay.
fish sauce. Yeah, it same like so Vietnam fish sauce. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
But smell is not good. But it's when all mixed. It's tasted very
tastes
good.
good. And so that is a traditional dish or a favorite
Yes,
for
yes.
you and your husband. I will just ask, do you ever go out to eat in Jacksonville? And if so, what are the types of foods you would choose to eat out?
I like Italian food. Yeah. Sometimes we check up the something so online.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
What,
You'll read about it online.
Yeah, yeah.
Restaurant, but you like Italian food.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
And so you might occasionally go out and get Italian food. Would you ever prepare Italian food at home?
Yes, some pasta.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about pizza? Everyone seems to eat pizza. Do you eat that?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
you do.
yes.
Okay.
Yes. Sometimes I eat the pizza, and so we deliver
Yeah.
just twice a year. But so
Twice a year.
yeah, I went to something restaurant and then ordered. Yeah. I like some. So do you know Picasso restaurant?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I like.
in the Mandarin area.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like.
You go there.
Yes.
As do I. So I understand. Well, I want to talk a little bit about other hopes you have for you and your family as time moves on. Because I'm not. Will you tell us your age? Do you tell your age? I'd like to know.
Okay, so I'm 53 years
You're
old.
53.
Yeah. And my
Correct.
husband is 55 years old.
55.
Yeah.
And what are the hopes and dreams for the rest of your life? Do you plan to stay in Jacksonville? And what else do you hope for not only just you and your husband, but your family as time moves on?
Oh, so maybe 3 or 4 years later, my son and daughter graduate their schools. So I hope it's so my son maybe lives in Texas. So I will gonna sometimes visit. So anyway, so winter time visit my sons, and then summertime
Oh.
we visit my daughter. Yeah.
Are either of them married?
Yeah, when they married, so I
They
will,
are married. They're both married?
Yeah, not
no,
yet.
No, not yet.
Yeah,
Okay,
not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like them to marry?
So,
That
but yeah, doesn't matter.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I understand. Well, what about the hopes and dreams for you and your husband? Would you like to continue on with your business here? And what else might you decide to do?
So I don't want to. It's a long time. So keep here.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mean in the business?
Yeah.
You might.
Yeah. Business, but I'm not sure. It's I'm Christian, but I don't know how to my way to future. Yeah, that's why I'm not sure. But I'm gonna just when I retire, I will go just visit my grandchildren sometimes. Yeah, but
you don't have any grandchildren yet.
Not yet.
And your children aren't married. But, well, you always have a smile on your face. I know that about you because I've seen you other times. And you always seem happy. What do you do? What fulfills you? What makes you happy? What do you and your husband do other than this business out in Jacksonville that's fun for you?
Oh, so these days I bought something puzzles.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. And then so sometimes I read the book, and then so.
Okay, I have to ask, do you read in English or do no?
No, I'm sorry.
So what language do you prefer to read in?
So Korean.
Korean?
Yeah.
And are you able to get those books through the Jacksonville Public Library, or how do you get your books?
I ordered online.
Okay.
And then so I get the Korean books in my church. Yeah.
Oh, at your church. Okay,
Yeah,
at
yeah.
your church. So you prefer to read in Korean.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
So you don't have to translate at all. Well, let's just. I have a few more questions for you. Was your idea of America before you came here, this idea of what it would be, has it turned out to be reality? This what you thought it might be? Maybe tell us what you thought it might be, and then how has it differed?
So many people say that I think my case is true, but some when I saw the other people, it's not true because it's very hard to get job in here. So don't speak English or don't speak Spanish. Then, but just a little bit. But I think so when you work hard and when you study hard, it's very anyways, it's dreams come true.
When you did you know English when you came here? A little bit, or
yeah, just a little bit.
So where did you study English? How did you?
So I studied something online.
Okay.
Yeah, so something YouTube like that, and then I studied in FSCJ and UNF. Yeah.
Did your children learn English faster than you did?
Sure. Sure. Yeah.
So you said the children, it took them about 6 months to really begin to adapt when they first came here?
Yeah, almost 6. Yeah, 6 and 6 months, and then they feels better because my daughter class. So elementary school classes had 2 teachers. And then one of them is one of teacher just to close my daughters, and then she taught the English and something like that.
Oh, one of the teachers became close with your daughter and
Yeah.
and really worked with her.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
And which elementary school was that? Do
So
you remember?
Kernan Elementary.
Kernan
Yeah,
Elementary.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you are grateful to that relationship. Oh,
Yes, yes.
That was a lot of years ago, and
Yeah.
how nice. Well, I think you've had a wonderful story to tell. I have one more question. Have you visited your home, South Korea, since you've left?
Yes,
You have
yes.
been back.
Yes.
More than once? One time? Two? Many times?
So not many times, maybe 3 times. Yes.
But you are here to stay, you believe, in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
You think you are?
Yes, yes.
Your plan is to stay. Do you you keep in touch with a lot of people in South Korea? Do you have a lot of people you still talk with?
Yeah, just not much now.
Not much now. Yeah. And do you worry about your country? I mean, there's a lot of unrest nearby.
Yes,
And
yes.
do you worry, and do you keep up with the news about North and South Korea?
Yes, yes. These days is very something I thought it's very dangerous, but in Korea, people it's not. Yeah, there is because so war is ended is 1953, but still is we have divide my country, but people don't thought about it's very dangerous. It's just a common sense like that. Yeah.
Yoon, I want to thank you for taking part in this Melting Pot oral history interview. I hope people get the opportunity to see that Jacksonville, Florida has lots of citizens from all over the world who are playing a major role in the development of our city. And we thank you and the Korean community for being part of this series. Thank you so much. Is there anything else you want to say, by the way? Anything?
No, so my English is very bad.
I did not think so at all. You provided us with remarkable insight to the life of an immigrant and how they contribute to the diversity and vitality of a community. You've been wonderful. Thank you for all the information you gave today, and a very charming and once again, I'll say insightful interview. I've loved every minute. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
This